Hello everyone. Welcome to Programming in C for Beginners. I'm Amit Kumar and this is the 24th tutorial, Some Important Information. Today we are going to discuss few things which seems to be very small, but they are very important while we are performing programming. And especially I'm going to talk about things that are concerned with C language right now. So let's talk about them. You might have noticed the semicolon at the end of many statements, right? Now this semicolon is a punctuator and known as statement terminator. And I have already discussed about this. We can declare multiple variables of same type in a single statement separated by commas. Now this is something that we have already done many times in many of the programs till now. Like you can see all these variables sub1 to sub5 is declared with one data type, right? And why it is possible and how it is possible? Because of two operators. First, this comma operator, right, which is used to separate these variables, and second, this semicolon, which is actually telling that this is the point where the statement is terminating, and whatsoever is going to come afterwards will be part of a new statement. Now the next thing that we are going to discuss is about escape sequence. Now in one of the video, I told you that we are having some special characters, and to print those special characters, we are having some special symbols with us, and these symbols are nothing but escape sequence. Now today I am going to show you all those escape sequences that are available in C language. Now here are few escape sequences. Now before you use them, let me tell you, all the escape sequence will start with a backslash. Now this is the backslash, and then after it will have an alphabet. Now there can be any other symbol as well that you will understand as soon as you will see all the escape sequences. Now every escape sequence is a character constant. That means backslash A is a character constant, backslash B is a character constant, and just like that, all the escape sequences are a character constant, and as like any other valid character constant, they should also be enclosed in single inverted comma. Now, of course, they should be enclosed in a single inverted comma when you are assigning or when you are using them as a character constant. Now, that part I will explain you practically, don't you worry. Now, these are few escape sequences. Out of these, I have shown you one. This one, backslash n. Now backslash n is new line, and whenever we want to change the line, we use this escape sequence only. One more escape sequence which is very important is backslash t, though it is not mentioned here, which is used for tab space, right? Now few more escape sequences are there. Now suppose you are in a string and you want to use double quotes. Definitely you can use this backslash double quotes. Suppose you want to use this single inverted comma as a character. Definitely you cannot have a single inverted comma enclosed with single inverted commas. So in that case, you can take help of this backslash single inverted comma. And similarly, when you want to print backslash itself, then definitely you will use double backslash. Now in these programs, you might have noticed a statement at the top. All the programs that we have created till now, you might have noticed a special statement at the top, right? Hash include stdio.h. And I have also told you that hash include is nothing but a preprocessor directive, and stdio.h is nothing but a header file. Now actually, header files contains definition of different functions, and if we are specifically talking about stdio.h, then this header file contains definition of printf and scanf function. So if you want to use this printf and scanf in your program, definitely you have to include stdio.h. Otherwise, it would not be possible to convert or to compile your program, and definitely it won't be possible to execute it. By writing that code at the top of the program, we are telling our compiler to compile that file as well, so that the program should have definition of these predefined functions. It's clear that printf and scanf are already being defined, and the place where they are defined, that place is a header file known as stdio.h. Now, if you want to use these printf and scanf with your program, you have to tell the compiler to compile the definition of printf and scanf as well. Now that is the thing that we are telling to our compiler with the statement hash include stdio.h. Similarly, we can include any other header file if we want to use any function defined in that specific header file. So if we want to use any predefined function, we have to include the header file which contains its definition. One last thing, it's better to print some message before accepting values from the user. So in that case, it would be helpful for the user to know that what exactly he or she have to do with the program. Now, whatsoever we have understood in this specific tutorial, I tried to apply that in the program that we have created last time. Now, don't worry about the variable names. Our variable name was mark1, mark2 and all that. And here also percentage, we have used PER only. But I want you to focus on this \n that I have used just after printing this message, enter marks in 5 subjects. And similarly, I have used one more \n before printing the percentage. So if we are going to apply these two changes, definitely the output would look much better. And of course, I'm going to show you the use of few escape sequences practically. So let's move to our desktop. So here is our Visual Studio Code. And in this Visual Studio Code, I'm going to create a new file with name tutorial24.c. Now here's the file. First of all, let me copy the program that I have created in the last tutorial, and I'm copying this program in tutorial24.c. And now let's apply those changes, those escape sequences like \n over here so that a line can be changed after printing this message. And then before printing the percentage also, I'm going to use this \n. Now nothing else. And I have used printf and scanf in the same format. I have declared all the variables in the same line separated by comma. So rest of the things I have already done in the program. Only these two things are to be implemented. And now definitely the output would look much better. And even I am using this \n here as well. Okay, so before printing the message, it should leave some line. Okay, now I'm saving it and running this program. Okay, fine. Now you can see the output. Before printing this enter marks in 5 subjects, I'm leaving one line over here. So it looks much better now. And now after printing this message, the cursor is also coming in the new line. Now I'm entering the marks like 75, 71, 68, 97, 85. And let's enter. And you can see the total marks and percentage is also coming in different lines, right? This is all because of \n. Now there are few more escape sequences that we are going to discuss. Let me make all these code as comment. And now let me use some printf statement over here. So now let's see the output of it, and then we will discuss what changes we want in the output, right? So before that, let me clear the screen of the terminal window and let me show you what it is showing after running. So you can clearly see, hello everyone, welcome to Programming in C for Beginners. I'm Amit Kumar and this is your 24th tutorial. I'm explaining escape sequences and there is no \n actually. So there are plenty of things that we need to implement over here. So let me tell you, first of all, this hello everyone or the message should start from a new line. So we will use a \n over here. This welcome to Programming in C for Beginners should also be part of a new line. So we will use \n one more time. Now this Programming in C for Beginners should come in double quotes. So I will use \double quotes. I am Amit Kumar and this is your 24th tutorial should also come in new line. And then I am explaining escape sequences. This should also come in new line. And here this \n should appear over there. So these are the things that we want to implement. So let's see how we are going to do that. So before I am printing anything, I am using a \n so that whatsoever is printed on the screen should start from a new line. Second, I want this welcome to Programming in C for Beginners to appear in new line one more time. And I want this whole to have double quotes. Now here also I will start with a new line and here also I will start with a new line. So clearly if I will run this now, all the messages with different printf will be coming in different lines, right? But there are few things still to be implemented, like this Programming in C for Beginners should come in double quotes and \n should be printed over here, right? Now, why \n is not printing? Let's see. because \n itself is escape sequence. And if you will use escape sequence, definitely it won't be able to print that. Now what's the solution? The solution is \n or \n. And now if I will run this, you can see the last line will have \n now. Okay, let me show you that. So here you can see the last line is having \n now. Now that problem is also resolved. Okay, but I want this also to be appear in new line. So a \n before that. And let me run one final time. And now you can see all the values are coming in new line, except we want that double quotes, right? So only the last thing to be implemented. Let's see. And here before W, I will put \double quotes, and after beginners, I will put \double quotes, and I will save. Let me clear the console screen. So one last change. Let me do that. So this part will be coming here. And let me save one more time and let me run one more time. Now you can see this is part of the double quotes, how we have changed the line and how we have printed the escape sequence themselves, right? So that marks the end of this tutorial. Hope to meet you in the next video tutorial. Till then, thank you and happy programming.